Hey guys, it's Pia here and welcome to the 6th Face-Off Challenge episode for Season 10. So in this episode I'm going to show you my custom that is based on last week's Face-Off episode. In that episode the makeup artists made makeups based on obituaries that were of people who died in very interesting ways, and they made whimsical ghosts out of these characters. And the ghost had to somehow show how the person died and was supposed to be whimsical in the sense, kind of like Beetlejuice. And once again, it was a challenge that wasn't very easy for me to, come up with a concept for, because I'm more a like fantasy person, or I don't know, it just wasn't a challenge that was easy for me. But I did choose one of the obituaries, which was the magician's assistant who died when a trick went wrong. I feel like I chose a very obvious thing to do with this one, which was, immediately when you think of a trick gone wrong, you think of having a woman inside a box, who's being sawed in half, and then it goes wrong, so she dies. So for my custom, I wanted to choose the longest LPS that I could find, which was a dachshund. So that's the one that I chose for this one, and I'm just going to show you two and talk you through it so you understand a little bit better what I would have changed in it if I would redo it and what I like about it. So here goes. So here is my whimsical ghost custom. She is, as I said, a magician's assistant who died when a trick went wrong. The trick was obviously that she was being sawed in half, but she wasn't obviously supposed to die, but she did. What I would change with this one, if I would remake it, is that I would make this hole that I made into the back just a little bit deeper so that the saw would go a little bit deeper than this, but the problem was that I didn't want the LPS to accidentally break in half. So that's why it's only kind of partially in. It's a bit more inside on this side of the LPS and sticking out a bit more here, but yeah, I didn't want it to look super gruesome or anything, so I just wanted it to look like a very pretty magician's assistant who has a saw stuck to her because that's how she died. So yeah, I hope that you guys like this custom, even though it's slightly morbid, especially with this blood here along the saw. Obviously, I didn't want it to look super gruesome or terrible or gory, but I did feel that it would be, it wouldn't be enough if it didn't have this kind of blood streak here. So I hope that you guys don't find it too horrible. She will probably be up for grabs when I finish all the face-off customs, and she will probably then be up on eBay if you're interested in adopting her. But yeah, I'll have to see about that, because I have a friend who loves horror-themed LPS, and I might just send this one to her, but we'll see about that. But yeah, that's actually it for this video. I'm looking forward to seeing tomorrow's face-off episode. However, that episode is, I don't know if you remember from the last season, but there was this challenge called the Gauntlet, which had 3 parts, and apparently tomorrow's episode is the Gauntlet Part 2. So it's going to be similar to the one in the last season, where it's going to be 3 challenges and they're scored on each individual challenge, and then they just tally up the scores and the person with the lowest score is eliminated. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, but then kind of not, because last season I had a bit of trouble knowing what to do, what sort of custom to make based on that challenge, but we'll see. Maybe there is something interesting there that I can work with. I'll probably talk more about that in my weekly vlog if there is some sort of issue with that, or if there is something that inspires me. I just realized I forgot to tell you guys that this custom was made from an aftermarket replica dachshund, so please don't be worried that I used a rare LPS for it, because I didn't. But yeah, that's actually it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again tomorrow. Bye!